Hey everyone, welcome back to Code with Poonam. This is day 34 of our 100 Days of Coding Challenge in JavaScript. Today's challenge is all about converting CamelCase into a SnakeCase. String formatting is an essential skill when we are working with the APIs or handling data transformation. So we will proceed with this particular question and we will move to our VS Code. If we see in the VS Code, the question is mentioned, right? That write a JavaScript function to convert a string from a camel case into a snake case, right? And we have here what sample input and output. What is the input? My variable name. This is in a camel case. What is the output? My variable name. This is in a snake case wherein everything is in small letters and we have here what underscore added, right? So this is what we have to achieve from this particular question. Okay, so let us understand this question and we will break down this question. Okay, so what we have to write? First, we have to write what? JavaScript function. So I will write it here. Okay, after that, what we have to do, that we have to convert a string from camel case to a snake case, right? So we will write it over here. Okay, this function is asking to convert from camel case to a snake case. So we will define our function here as what? Camel to snake. Okay, so we'll come here and we will define it like this. Okay, with the parenthesis. So this will be our function name. Okay, now what is the next line? Convert a string from a camel case to a snake case. Now, what is camel case? What is snake case? So what approach we are going to follow? So I will just write here what approach. Now I'll come here and we will see the sample input and output what has been given to us. So if we see here, the capital V has been replaced with what? Underscore smaller v. Capital N has been replaced with what? Underscore smaller n, right? So if we see there is a replacement happening, right? So that is where we are going to use what? Replace method. Okay, what does this do? It is going to replace it, but how? So how it is going to do? It is going to take two arguments. So we have to understand what are the two arguments. So I'll just write here what? First argument. Okay, first args, and I will write here what? Second args. And now let us understand what it is going to take. So in the first argument, it is going to take your replaced place, where it want to replace it. Okay, the place it will take, and here it will take the replaced value. What value you want to replace it? So in place of this, what will be the value? So that is what it expects. So this is your replace method. Okay, now we know that the replace place will be what? The capital letters, right? Wherever in the string there will be a capital letters. So for that we are going to use what? Regular expression. That is nothing but a regex. We are going to use it. Now what we are going to use it in that place? We will be using the regex pattern as what? 2 / global in this round parenthesis, and we are going to pass here square bracket with capital A hyphen capital Z, right? That means it will be what? From A to Z. So this will be our regex pattern, right? So at this place, we want to update with a replaced value, right? Now what we will do? What will be the replaced value? We will be passing inside a string $1. Okay. Now why $1? And also we have to see along with the $1, we will pass it a underscore as well. So what we will pass it here? So what will be the replaced value? See carefully what I am writing. Double quotes in that underscore and $1. Now why underscore? We can understand that we want an underscore, right? Now why $1? What is $1 going to do? Here $1 refers to the first captured group in the regular expression. So wherever it will find out capital A to Z, it will just add an underscore before the matched uppercase while keeping the letter itself. That is what the job of underscore $1 is. Okay. Lastly, what we will do, we will convert it into a lowercase. Why? Because here, what it is going to do, it is just going to give us an underscore with the matched uppercase while keeping the letter itself. So it is not going to change the case. It will give me what? Capital V. It will convert what? If I say here, if it is a capital V, it will convert it underscore capital V. This is what it is going to return us. Okay. So that is what I said. It adds an underscore before the matched uppercase while keeping the letter itself. Okay. So that is why after that we will have to use our toLowerCase method itself. Okay. Now what this toLowerCase method will do? It is going to do what? It will convert your capital V into a smaller case. That is why we want to use this method as well. Okay. Now let's solve this step by step and understand it. Okay. So we will come here and we will define our function name as what? CamelToSnake. This is what we have thought of. So we'll come here and we will put it over here and we will quickly invoke this. Okay. So I'll just write it here, and in this I will pass the same string as an input. Okay. So we'll come here and we will put it over here and we will accept it as a str. And now we will console it. So console.log str. Okay. Now we will come here and we will just run it in the terminal. Today's challenge is 34. So I will write here what? Node day 34 challenge, and I will hit enter. What do I get? I get my string, right? What we are passing it as an argument, we are able to receive it here as a params, right? So we are able to get it. Now what we will do? We will declare one more variable where we are going to store our snake case. So we'll write here what? Const snake case. Okay. And what we will do here is str.replace method we will use it. Okay. Now what will be the first thing we are going to use? We are going to pass our regex pattern. What is the regex pattern? 2/g, and in this parenthesis, okay, after that we will pass here our regex pattern. So what is a regex pattern? 2/g, and in this we will come here and put the parenthesis, and inside that square bracket, and we will write here what? Capital A to capital Z, right? This will be our regex pattern. After that, what we are going to do? Double quotes underscore $1. Okay, and I will show you this as well before converting into a lowercase as well. So come here and quickly console this up, console.log, and we will write here what? Snake case, right? So let us come here and rerun this particular file. So node day 34 challenge, and if we see, what do we get? The capital V has been got here what? Underscore capital V. N is what? Underscore capital N, right? This is what we have got it. That is what just I said. It will add a underscore before each capital word, keeping your letter intact, right? Now then what we will do here is we will have to convert everything into a lowercase. So snake case is that only, that we have to put underscore after each new word which we are adding, right? So we will come here and we will write here what? toLowerCase. So we will write here toLowerCase with a parenthesis, and then if we once again rerun this particular file, that is node day 34 challenge, we see here that it has been converted into a lowercase as well. So this is what was our expected output. We have our input here, we have our output here. Okay, so that is what we have got it. So let us come here and improvise it here as well. So I'll put here what? Template literals, and I will write here what? Converted into snake case, right? And we will also write converted str. So let us come here and write str inside this, and let us put here colon, and we will clear the terminal, and we will write here what? Node, and we will write our 34-day challenge. So if we get here what? Converted my variable into snake case, we can see here properly that we are able to get it here in this one line, right? Now let us come here and we will just comment it out, clear the terminal and rerun it. And we will check our terminal one more time. We get it here what? Converted my variable into a snake case. That is this, right? So this was our expected output. Okay. So let's come here and we will have a recap of this, right? Now what it was been told, we have to convert a string from a camel case to a snake case, right? And this was our sample input and output, right? Since the function was conversion from camel to a snake, what we did, we used a function name as camelToSnake as well. After that, what approach we used? We used a replace. Why? Because here it was capital V and we have to do underscore smaller v, right? So there was a replacement happening. So we used a replace method. Replace method takes two arguments. First argument is nothing but the replaced place and second argument is nothing but the replaced value. In the replaced place, what we have to pass? We have to pass our regex pattern, right? So I will just write it here what? In the replaced place, we have passed our regex pattern. So it is going to find out where there is a capital letters, right? And then it is going to replaced with what? So I'll just write here what? Replaced value. And this was our replaced value, right? underscore $1, right? So what does $1 refers to? $1 refers to the first captured group in the regular expression, right? After that, what we will get? So capital V will have a underscore capital V. So since it is still in a uppercase only, we will have to use a lowercase to convert everything into a lowercase, correct? And that is where we are using it here. So what we have done, we have defined our function camelToSnake, right? And then we are accepting str as a params, and then we have used our replace method, correct? And in this, we are passing our regex pattern and underscore $1. And finally, we are converting into a lowercase. And everything we are storing into a snake case, right? And then we have written our console.log statement as well with the improvisation that converted str into a snake case. And this is our snake case, right? And finally, here we have also invoked it, right? camelToSnake, and we are passing our input, right? What was been expected to us. So let us come here and quickly invoke it one more time. So I'll write here what? camelToSnake, and I will write here what? Just hello world, nothing big. I'll just write here hello world as a string. And now let us come here and rerun it. Let us see what do we get. So we will get here what? Hello underscore WORLD. You can see W is small. So whatever you will pass it, it is going to convert it into a snake case, right? But you have to make sure you're passing into a camel case. And it will replace it with underscore. And then so first it will find out what the capital letters, right? And then with that underscore and with keeping that letter intact, right? Using that $1. And then it is going to convert into a lowercase. So we have to make sure we are passing into a proper camel case. Then only it is going to convert it into a snake case. So that was our question also, right? Camel case to a snake case. That is why properly mentioned. So pass your string into a camel case and it will convert automatically into a snake case. So for this string, we have got the output, right? For the myVariableName also, and for the hello world as well, okay? So what I want is now try this function with other camel case strings and see how it performs, okay? This challenge is perfect for practicing the regular expressions and string transformation in JavaScript. And that's all for today, guys. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more daily coding challenges. I will see you all tomorrow with another exciting challenge. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.